So previously I have made a video on how you can make your selfie to look more cinematic using Gemini. It was a great video and I think you should check it out. Anyway, in this video, we are going to explore on how you can achieve this shadow effect with Gemini AI. Now, this is called the Venetian blinds effect because, of course, this pattern was produced or projected from this particular style of blinds. So this is quite popular, and that's why sometimes you saw this effect when someone taking a picture inside of a room. And also, I think this pattern or this shadow is quite interesting. It is making the picture looks more artistic and dramatic at the same time. And later in this video, I'll show you the other version that you can try, which is basically just using a regular window, and I think it still looks pretty amazing. So let me show you how you can achieve these effects using Gemini AI. So first, let's go to gemini.google.com, or maybe you can also use the mobile version of Gemini. Now, I'm going to be using a random selfie that I found on the internet. So I have plenty of options here, but I'm going to try using this selfie. It looks quite original and it's not a bad selfie, but I think we can change the lighting a bit by making the picture more dramatic. So I'm going to right click on the picture, click copy image, and I'm going to paste that into Gemini. By the way, if you have the picture ready on your device, you can click this plus button and then click upload files and then select the picture that you want to add the Venetian blinds effect. Now, this is the prompt that you can use. So there is the Venetian blinds, which is the one that I use to create this picture. And then there is also the Windows version, which is the one that I use to create this picture. So it's up to you which one that you want to use. All the prompts are available in the video description down below. Now, let me try using the Venetian blinds first. I'm going to copy the prompt and then paste that into Gemini. And after that, click Tools, enable Create Images, and send the message. So by the way, there is something here that I forgot to mention. You might want to use a picture where the subject is inside of a room. If you are using a picture where the subject or the person is outside, there is a good chance that Gemini will replace the background to be inside, because this shadow effect only makes sense if you are inside of a room, because again, it is a shadow. The light is coming from outside into the inside of the room. It doesn't make any sense the other way around. So anyway, that's just one tip that you need to know. And we got this result. So yeah, it's quite interesting and it is pretty dramatic. And if you're not quite happy with the result, you can always go back and then click this redo button. And I think it's something that you can use every single time because Gemini is very fast, so you don't have to wait for minutes to get another variation of the picture. So maybe the next time we can get something that looks more interesting. So we got two versions. There is this second version and this is the first version. It's up to which one that you want to use, and you can click this download button to get the full version of the image. Now, let me do it one more time, but this time around, I'm going to be using the second prompt, which is the one with just a regular window, and I will use a different picture. Let me try maybe, okay, let's try probably this picture. I'm going to right click, copy image, go back to Gemini, paste, and I'm going to copy the prompt. Okay, so let's paste that, click tools and click create images. So I think this is actually a great picture because there is a window, so it's adding some more context into the picture and making the whole edit to be more realistic and more believable. Although at the end of the day, we still have that Gemini watermark at the bottom right corner of the screen, but yeah, overall it's going to make the picture looks more interesting. Okay, we got this result. Usually it's a bit softer compared to the Venetian blinds effect because maybe because the window area is much bigger and the area of the frame or the area that is blocking the light is much smaller. That's why the Windows effect usually a bit softer than the Venetian blinds effect. But anyway, we got these results and I think it's making the selfie looks more dramatic and artistic. So that's how you can achieve this shadow pattern effect using Gemini AI. Thank you so much for watching and I wish you a great day ahead.